Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to notify team on Microsoft Teams for new Elementor form submission. So I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and have created a contact form with the help of Elementor, which is attached on my website so that my potential customers and clients can contact us for the services that we are providing. Here my objective is that as soon as a new form submission is going to be done by different potential customers and clients with the help of Elementor, what I want is, I want to notify about that to my team on my Microsoft Teams channel that I've created. Now doing this manually is really time consuming. So what I did was, I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what we are going to learn is that as soon as by any of my potential customers or clients, a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, automatically after the form submission is done, a notification is going to be forwarded as a channel message on my Microsoft Teams. And for that, we are going to create an automation between Elementor and Microsoft Teams with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to notify team on Microsoft Teams for new Elementor form submission. I run a digital marketing agency and we use a website built with Elementor to collect inquiries from potential customers and clients. When someone fills out our contact form, I want my team to be alerted immediately so that they can respond quickly. By setting up a connection that sends automated notifications to my Microsoft Teams channel, every time a new form submission comes in, a message will pop up with the details of the inquiry. This way, my team can see who reached out, what services they are interested in, and can discuss how to best follow up all in real time. And we're going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on the top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Notify Team on Microsoft Teams for new Elementor form submission. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select Elementor Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create. In order to create a workflow is created in the name of Notify Team on Microsoft Teams for new Elementor form submission, and there are two windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means that Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as Elementor. As with the help of Elementor, I have created a form with the help of which I am collecting the details of my potential clients and the inquiry that they have for the services that I provide. My objective is that as soon as by any of my potential customers or clients, a form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response of the form submission. That is why for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as Elementor. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select as new form submission, as whenever the new form submission is going to be done by any of my potential customers and clients with the help of Elementor, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to create a connection between Elementor and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, what we are going to do is, we are now going to connect Elementor to Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to open the form that I've created with the help of Elementor. So this is the form that I've created with the help of Elementor, as you can see right over here. And now we're going to connect this form to Pabbly Connect. For that, over here, you can see this is the form field. I'm going to click on this field right over here. As I'm going to click on it, you can see the form fields pages then going to appear in front of you on the left side. If I'm going to close the form fields tab, you can see under the tab over here it says actions after submit. Click on it. Over here it says add action. Click on this plus button and search for webbook right over here and select the add action as webbook. As you're going to do that, over here you can see an option webbook is then going to provide in front of you. Click on this. As you're going to click on it, you can see right away it says webbook URL. So in place of this webbook URL field, I'm going to paste the webbook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So I'm going to paste the webbook URL. And after that, over on the bottom, it says update. Click on this button right over here. As I'm going to do that, this form is then going to be updated. I'm going to go to the main edit page of this form right over here. So this is the main edit page of this form right over here. And now we're going to update this form by clicking on this update button right over here. As I'm going to do that, it says page updated. This means the form that we have created with the help of Elementor has now been successfully updated. As the contact form is now successfully updated with the help of Elementor, if I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, you can see over here it is saying waiting for webbook response. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check whether Elementor is connected to Pabbly Connect or not. And how we're going to do that? By doing the test form submission of the form that we have created with the help of Elementor. As we're going to do the test form submission, what is going to happen? The form submission is going to be done, and then we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test form submission being done or not. So for doing the test submission, this is the link of the form. I'm going to open this link in a new tab, and you can see this is the form that I've created, and this form is attached on my website so that my potential customers and clients can contact me with the help of this form. Okay, so now we're going to do the test form submission of this form that we have created. Firstly, it is asking for the first name of the contact. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as Test44. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as smarttest44@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After that, it is asking for service interested in. So these are the service that I provide in my digital marketing agency. So I'm interested in the service of branding and strategy and the SEO services. Okay, and then I'm going to click on the submit button to do the test submission. As I've done that, it says your submission was successful. As now the test submission has been done successfully, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down. And yes, you can see right over here, Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the new form submission being done. So now let us tally the response right over here. Over here for the form ID, we've received the form ID. For the service interested in, we have selected two options, that is the SEO service and the branding and strategy. That has been captured in the response. For the mobile number, dummy mobile number, first name as Smart, last name as Test44, email as smarttest44@pabblytudes.com. So as we have received the form submission response right over here, this means that Elementor is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now whenever a new form submission is going to be done, and if my potential customers or clients with the help of Elementor, automatically in the similar manner, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Now here my objective is that as soon as the form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, I want to notify that about to my team on my Microsoft Teams channel that I've created. I want to send a notification on the channel that I've created. So for that, we're going to set up our action step. And for the action application, what we are going to do is we are going to select our action application as Microsoft Teams. And for the action event, I'm going to select as send message on a channel. So on our Microsoft Teams, we are going to send a message on the channel that we have created. So I've created a channel in the name of New Form Submissions. Okay. And I want to notify my team on this channel right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect Microsoft Teams to Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection or else select the existing connection. After that, click on connect with Microsoft Teams. After we're going to do that, over here it is asking for the permission. So I'm going to click on this accept button. As the C process my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this accept button right over here. As I've done that, you can see we've successfully authorized Microsoft Teams to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select a team. So I've created a team in the name of Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to select the team from here. You need to select the team under which you have created the channel in place of this teams field. Okay. And for the channel, I've created a channel in the name of New Form Submission. So I'm going to select this channel right over here. Okay. After that, it is asking for the message that we want to forward on the channel that we have created in the name of New Form Submission. So for the message over here, I want to write the message over here as... So this is the message that I want to write. It says new inquiry submitted. Contact details, name, email, phone number, inquiry details, service interested in. So this is the message that I've written over here manually. And for the data of the name, email, phone number and the service interested in, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. So what is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field right over, you can see this was the previous step of this workflow, that is Elementor new form submission. And as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As over here we need the name. In the response you've received the first name and the last name of the form submission that was done. From my pre-response, I'm going to select the data of this first name space the last name. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new form submission is going to be done in our previous step and we are going to receive a response, automatically in place of this map data, the new data is going to be updated. Similarly, for the email, I'm going to map the data of the email. And for the phone number, I'm going to map the data of the phone number right over here in the similar manner. Okay. After that, it's asking for the service interested in. For that, I'm going to map the data of the services. So this is the message that I want to forward as a notification to my Microsoft Teams channel that I've created. And after that, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. As I've done that, you can see right over here, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So as we have received a positive response, I'm going to open my channel that I've created. And yes, you can see right over here, we have received the response of the notification of the form submission that was done on our channel. It says new inquiry submitted. Contact details, name as Smart Test, email as smarttest44@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, mobile number and service interested in as SEO and branding and strategy. So as the notification has been successfully forwarded on my Microsoft Teams channel to my team, this means that we successfully created an automation between Microsoft Teams and Elementor with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I have created a contact form with the help of Elementor that is attached on my website, with the help of which all my potential customers and clients can contact us for the services and they can ask their inquiries. My objective is that as soon as a form submission is going to be done by any of my potential customers and clients with the help of Elementor, automatically to my team on Microsoft Teams channel that I've created, a notification should be forwarded of the new form submission and the details. For that, we've created this amazing automation between Elementor and Microsoft Teams with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.